Okay. Okay. Declaration of result of poll Coventry, election of a Member of Parliament for Coventry East on Thursday the 4th of July 2024. I, Julie Newman, being the acting returning officer of the above election, do hereby give notice that the number of votes recorded for each candidate at the said election is as follows. Bedson Paul, Workers' Party, 1,027. Cray Mary, Labour Party, 18,308. Cray Stephen, Green Party, 2,730. Lasad Sarah, the Conservative Party candidate, 6,240. Massimy Mike, Liberal Democrat, 1,227. Nellis Dave, Trade Unions and Socialist Coalition, 797. Idris Yusuf Yan, Reform UK, 6,685. The number of ballot papers rejected was as follows, total 144. Vacant seat 1, electorate 75,773. Ballot papers issued 37,163, and the turnout was 49.5%. And I do hereby declare that Mary Helen Cray is duly elected.
Thank you so much, Julie, and I'd like to thank the Returning Officer, Electoral Services, Council staff and the police for their hard work in making today run smoothly. And thank you to the people of Coventry East. After 14 years of Conservative failure, you have demanded change. And under Keir Starmer, the Labour Party has changed and is back in the service of working people. I want to pay tribute to Colleen Fletcher as my predecessor in Coventry Northeast. As a councillor and MP, she has given decades of service to the people of this city, a level of dedication not often seen in any walk of life these days. And I would like to give her my assurance that the constituency is safe in my hands and to thank her for the support she has given me. But I grew up in this city during the Thatcher years and experienced mass unemployment, poverty and devastating knife crime. Those experiences led me to join the Labour Party in an effort to change things for the better. And I'm passionate about every child getting the best start. And I'm proud to be part of a Labour Party that will get breakfast clubs into the city's primary schools to tackle the epidemic of hunger that has taken hold in our city. People here are working harder for longer for less, which is why I'm excited to be part of a government that will set up Great British Energy, insulate homes and invest in battery plants to cut people's bills and create good green jobs and tackle the climate crisis. I'd like to thank my family, my husband Adrian, my children Clem and Bibi, it's their first ever election count, for being my unwavering support. And I'm delighted that after years of babysitting during election nights, my darling mum, Lil Cray, my inspiration and role model, is here with us tonight. A heartfelt thank you to my wise and patient agent, Councillor Lindsley Harvard, Councillor Dave Toulson, my campaign manager, and the entire Labour team for leading an incredibly professional and positive campaign, not just here, but across the key seats that we are winning tonight in Nuneaton and potentially later elsewhere. Your efforts are the reason for this success, and it belongs to each and every one of you. So to everyone in Coventry East, those who voted for me and those who voted differently, and those who stayed home, I promise to represent you all, be your voice in Parliament and be on your side. Coventry is a young, welcoming and diverse city. For centuries, people have come here, worked here and made Coventry their home. It is the honour of my life to come home and serve the people and the place that made me who I am. And across the country tonight, people have turned the page on Tory chaos, put their faith in a changed Labour Party and supported us with a clear, positive plan for their future. We will not let you down. Thank you.
Declaration of result of poll Coventry, election of a Member of Parliament for Coventry Northwest on Thursday, 4th of July 2024. I, Julie Newman, being the acting returning officer of the above election, do hereby give notice that the number of votes recorded for each candidate at the said election is as follows. Holder Tom, Liberal Democrat, 1,931. Mercer Tom, the Conservative Party candidate, 8,522. Nelson Holly May, Reform UK, 7,950. Taiwo Owatemi, Labour Party, 19,696. Rees Esther Mary, Green Party, 3,420. Richards Elizabeth Mary, Independent, 511. The number of ballot papers rejected was as follows: total 180. Vacant seats 1, electorate 75,036, ballot papers issued 42,210. The turnout was 56.25%. And I do hereby declare that Taiwo Victoria Owatemi is duly elected.
Thank you very much, Julie. Good morning, everyone. Gosh, we have waited 14 long years for today. I stand before you tonight with a heart full of hope and gratitude. Your trust in me, in our shared vision for a brighter future, is truly humbling. Together, we have taken another step towards the change that we believe in. To everyone who participated in this election, whether you are a first-time voter or a seasoned campaigner, thank you. Your voice, your vote, they matter. They are the lifeblood of our democracy, and tonight that democracy is stronger because of you. And to my fellow candidates, your passion, your ideas, your courage in stepping forward, you've enriched this process. You've given our community real choice, real debate, and that is something that we should all celebrate. Democracy can be complex, with each of us holding unique opinions and visions for our country. But tonight has been truly remarkable, and I am grateful to the returning officer, to the police, and all the staff who have dedicated their time to uphold our democracy. You know, as I've knocked on doors in the constituency these past few weeks, I've been struck by something, that despite our differences, and yes, we really do have them, there is a common thread that binds us, and that is hope. Hope for a better tomorrow, hope for our children's future, and hope for a country that works for all of us, not just the few. I've listened to your stories, the challenges you face, the dreams you hold, and let me tell you, those stories, they fuel me. They remind me of why we're here and why we do this. To the mother worried about her daughter's housing, to the neighbour concerned about community safety, and to the parent fighting tirelessly for their child's education, I hear you. The Labour Party hears you, and we are ready to turn that hope into action. In 2019, I promised to be a dedicated and campaigning MP, and I have put in the hard work to honour that commitment, and I hope to continue to do that. Today, I invite you to imagine a Coventry Northwest where every child enjoys access to quality education, where job opportunities are abundant, and where our streets are safe, and where our communities thrive. This vision is not just a dream, it is an achievable goal with the change that Labour is bringing, and together we can make it happen. Now, I want to take a moment to recognise that this victory is not mine alone. It represents the accumulation of years of practical support, the hard work from all of us. My heartfelt thanks to my local Labour Party and all my supporters for your steadfast efforts. Your canvassing in the rain, in the sunshine, your leafleting, your donations, your donating your time, your space, your funds. They've all been instrumental to this victory. I'd also like to say a special thanks to my agent Angela and my local party chair Kevin and Vice Chair Mick. I look forward to continuing our collaboration and building a brighter future for Coventry Northwest. Additionally, I'd like to thank Jane for her incredible effort and her contribution to the campaign. My heartfelt gratitude to my fantastic team. Everything we have accomplished over the past 4 years is a testament to your commitment, your dedication, and your compassion, and I am truly, truly grateful for all that you've done. I wouldn't be standing before you tonight without the support and emotional encouragement of my friends, of my family, and my colleagues. And I'd like to thank my mum and my brother for their love, their prayer, and advice, and to my husband, your unflinching belief in me and your calming voice during my moments of worry means more than words can express. I deeply appreciate the sacrifice that you make to enable me to stand here tonight. Tonight marks not an end, but a beginning, a renewed commitment to the work ahead, and to make no mistakes, there is a lot of work to be done. But looking out at all of you here today, I feel that energy in the room, and I'm filled with optimism. Because this victory is not just mine, it's ours. It's the results of countless conversations, of neighbours talking to neighbours, and of people really believing that, yes, the Labour Party can truly make a change. So let's carry that spirit forward. Let's keep talking to people. Let's listen. Let's keep working, because together, all of us working together, we are unstoppable, and together we can really build a brighter future that we believe in. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Coventry, election of a Member of Parliament for Coventry South on Thursday the 4th of July 2024. I, Julie Newman, being the acting returning officer at the above election, do hereby give notice that the number of votes recorded for each candidate at the said election is as follows. Baden Chris, Reform UK, 5,711. Heaven Matty, the Conservative Party candidate, 10,160. Mellon Alistair John, Social Democrat Party, 334. Moorland Joshua Dillon, Independent, 231. Omelina Nico, Independent, 263. Patterson Ann, Green Party, 2,363. Richmond Stephen John, Liberal Democrat, 2,531. Sultan Azara, Labour Party, 20,361. Zaid Mohammed Ali, Workers' Party, 777. The number of ballot papers rejected was as follows, total 159. Vacant seats 1, electorate 76,232. Ballot papers issued was 42,890 and the turnout was 56.26%. And I do hereby declare that Zahra Sultana is duly elected.
Thank you so much. I want to thank the returning officer and all the members of council staff who have worked so long and so hard. Yet again, I thought it wouldn't happen after 2019, but I'm sorry that you've had to work so late once again. My thanks to my family, my friends for all their support, and not for the past 6 weeks, but for the past 5 years, for everything that they've done to get me where I am today. It wouldn't be possible without you. I also want to thank my campaign organisers, James and Grace, Elio, my incredible agent, and everyone who volunteered in our people-powered campaign in Coventry South, especially the Labour Society at Warwick University. You guys are incredible, and I couldn't have won without every single person who volunteered. And most of all, the people of Coventry South who have once again put their trust in me. The privilege of my life is being your Member of Parliament. It is not something I take for granted. It is an honour that I will continue to uphold. I was first elected with a majority of 401, and I'm very pleased to say that we have increased that to a solid 10,201, so thank you so much. Tonight, across the country, the British public have sent a clear message. Time is up for the Conservative Party, and not a moment too soon. Child poverty has never been higher. NHS waiting lists have never been longer. On their watch, thousands of food banks have had to open, while thousands of libraries and youth centres have been forced to close. They have cut our public services to the bone. They have forced doctors, nurses and teachers to go on strike. They have scapegoated minorities, and they have threatened our hard-won rights. And across the board, they have run down our country. And so today's results show that people are crying out for change. And I say to my party, we must deliver it. And that doesn't mean tinkering around the edges. That means fighting endemic poverty. That means funding our public services. It means strengthening workers' rights and introducing a new deal for working people within the first 100 days of a Labour government and implementing it in full. It means upholding international law and ending arms sales to Israel. It means tackling the climate emergency and making the super rich pay their fair share. And ultimately, it means giving hope for a better world. Today, the people across the country and in Coventry South, they've put their trust in the Labour Party. And this is a party that I'm proud to represent, founded by the trade union movement, to represent the interests of the working class. And once again, we have a historic responsibility to rise to the challenge before us. And we see across the channel, with the rise of the far right, what happens when politics fails to deliver. We must not make that mistake here. So I finished with a pledge to you. As the MP for Coventry South, I will continue to stand up for you. I will continue to fight for the downtrodden and the oppressed. I will continue to be a voice for you in Parliament, and I will always put the needs of the many before the greed of the few. Thank you so much.